So today we're gonna destroy some talking points and narratives of democratic deep state agent. That is, if you already know who is this guy, it's ex-CIA director John Brennan. Well, he looks very friendly here, doesn't he? Such a good guy. He wants to protect you from the bad orange guy. I would totally trust an ex-CIA director. You know that CIA is the best agency there is. They care for their nation, for their people. They doing the God work. So let's see what he was talking here. So an ex-CIA director, Brennan, unhinged. Trump will greenlight Putin's invasion of Europe if elected. Really? He says the future of Ukraine and Europe is more secure if Joe Biden is elected. I already feel more safer when Biden is America's president. So former CIA director John Brennan went on tirade against former President Donald Trump during a weekend interview. So, a little bit about Brennan. A nasty political operative, served as Obama's CIA director from 2013 till 2017 and was a key player in the Clinton-contrived Russia collusion hoax against Trump. Do you remember that one? Speaking with Belgium-based RTBF Actus on Sunday, Brennan delivered several baseless left-wing talking points. And these are the talking points we're gonna talk about and delete them. I don't know how they even use the same talking points after all of this. They should change talking points. Maybe then they can lie again to you and you will believe it. So, Brennan began warning that Trump will have the power to cut funding to Ukraine if elected again in November, which would give Putin the green light to invade the rest of Europe. Did you forget what Putin said about the NATO countries? That he's not interested to fight them.
Что в России нет никаких резонов, никакого интереса, ни геополитического интереса, ни экономического, ни политического, ни военного воевать со странами НАТО.
So you heard it yourself straight from the goat's mouth that they have no interest to fight with the NATO countries, unless maybe they do themselves something to provoke Russia or do some terrorist attack. I don't know, but surely it's not their goal for now. So Brandon is saying that so Trump can do this by telling American intelligence not to help their Ukrainian counterparts. He can decrease or even stop financial and military aid to the government in Kiev. And that would give Putin the green light to try to almost swallow up Ukraine. So let's see how really Trump was so weak against Putin and he was afraid of Putin as the ex-CIA director thinks.
Biden saying, oh, he's got nuclear weapons. He keeps saying he's got We have better weapons. We have the greatest submarine power in history.
So what would you say and do?
I would say we have far more than you do, far more powerful than you, and you can't use that word ever again. You cannot use the nuclear word ever again. And if you do, we're going to have problems.
So, as you can see, Trump is not afraid of Putin. Putin is afraid of Trump. The future of Ukraine and Europe is more secure if Joe Biden is elected. But look, really, for Putin, it's better when Joe Biden is the president of the United States. Even he said that he likes him more. It's better for Russia.
Нас кто лучше, Байден или Трамп?
Байден. Он человек более опытный, он прогнозируемый, он политик старой формации. Но мы будем работать с любым.
And after that, Biden thought, "Oh goddamn, Putin's putting me in bad place. I need to hit back at him so people can think that we are not friends and he doesn't like me." So what he did, he said that Putin is someone of. And how does Putin respond to that? Let's see.
Ваш адрес сумасшедший сукин сын. Вы никогда в адрес никакого лидера не то что ничего подобного не говорили, но даже каких-то некорректных высказываний себе не позволяли. Вот сейчас также отреагируете?
Послушайте, мы же с вами недавно говорили, и вы меня спрашивали, кто для нас предпочтительнее в качестве будущего президента. Я с Соединенных Штатов. Я сказал, что мы будем работать с любым президентом. Но я полагаю, что для нас, для России, Байден более предпочтительный президент. И судя по тому, что он сейчас сказал, я абсолютно прав. Потому что это адекватная реакция на то, что было сказано с моей стороны. Почему? Потому что он же не может мне сказать: Володя, молодец, спасибо, ты мне очень помог,
So you see, Putin put him in bad position, so he had to say that he is someone of a bitch. Because like Putin says, he cannot say, hey, Volodya, you're a good guy, I like you, and Russia. And it's worth noting that Ukraine wasn't in conflict with Russia under Trump, as Putin did not make a move on the country until well into Biden's term. So Brannon says that I'm truly demoralized to see so many Americans supporting Donald Trump's rhetoric. Many continue to believe in his conspiracy theories. But come on, man, many of those conspiracy theories became real things. Conspiracy theories that became truth. So what is now conspiracy, as people think, in future becomes the truth. He also regurgitated the bad faith fake news Democrat talking point that Trump called for bloodbath if he was elected, when in fact he was speaking about the gutted auto industry under Joe Biden last month, and he's still using those old talking points. Let's just see ourselves what he really meant.
You're going to not hire Americans and you're going to sell the cars to us. Now, we're going to put a 100% tariff on every single car that comes across the line, and you're not going to be able to sell those cars. If I get elected, now if I don't get elected, it's going to be a bloodbath for the whole, that's going to be the least of it. It's going to be a bloodbath for the country. That'll be the
Again, fake news, they're using those old narratives and old talking points that were already destroyed. So what he says next, that Brannon also defended Biden's advanced age, but admitted he was worried about the tight pulling between him and Trump. Yes, he's 81 years old, but I think the State of Union speech he recently gave showed that he still had that fire in him, and he is still intellectually very engaged and has all his mental capacities, but he doesn't want to make the cognitive test. Alright, do you want to say this guy is all healthy and fresh and young? That's not the first time he's falling down from the bicycle or from the steps. So we destroyed this old narrative of ex-CIA that Trump will give Europe and NATO to Russia, that he will make America better, that he will destroy NATO, that he's not fit to be president, that he will make a bloodbath. These old talking points were now destroyed, and it's all fake news. Hey, they don't want peace in the world. Trump said he will make a peace deal in Ukraine in 24 hours. So what you want? More dead people? Sending your children to Ukraine? For what? You have your own border to protect. And in the end, I will remind you with one sentence that Biden told you voters. Do not forget that if you have a problem figuring out whether you're for me or Trump, and you ain't black.